Welcome all you Geminis to your weekly energy update, and we're zeroing in on the week of July 3rd through July 10th. And here in the United States, of course, on July 4th, the 4th of July, we celebrate Independence Day, which is all about freedom. And so all the energy we're looking at for this week's reading is where can we find more freedom in our personal lives. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Power of Surrender deck. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. But we'll get these a good shuffle going on here. One more time. All right, so for our Geminis, where could they use more freedom in their personal lives? What would you like them to know about personal freedoms? Okay. So you have this here, surrender to creativity. So I love this, freedom from your limitations around your creativity. And I love that picture, the mirror with the butterflies in there, and it says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So this freedom that comes from all this, what are your obstacles to the freedom of your creativity? It could be financial, it could be beliefs. You know, I've had so many friends and family members who, like, were told when they sang earlier in school choir that someone said, you sound like a cat in heat. If you're going to sing like that, go out into the hallway. I've had people who said, no, you're not the painter in our family, your brother is. So they squelched their creativity there. So there's all sorts of stuff that could be, these blocks to your freedom about allowing your creativity to flow, about living the dream that you had that was squelched, like so many children. Like, I think every child has things they want to do when they're younger, and then the, caring people, they think they are helping us by telling us, like, no, that's never going to be good enough for money-wise. That can be a hobby, but that can't be, like your dream. You can be a doctor, but then you can be a painter on the side, something like that. But we're going to dig more in here. So you have the Power of Surrender cards. We're going to use the Archangel Power Tarot to find out more about this. So let me just give these a shuffle. One more time. And I know with air energy, being an air element, Geminis, you, of course, and I know I have air in my chart with my sun sign too, and, with that Gemini energy, whatever, if you're doing this for your sun, your rising, whatever you're looking at Gemini for, it brings in a lot of that mental side, which of course can quelch our creativity when we're like, no, this is the way it needs to be, right? So it's like left brain, right brain type of battle that's going on here. But we're going to pull two sides of this, two sides of for this reading too. One is going to be your human experience side, this avatar that you're living this human experience through, the character. And then we're also going to look at the actor behind the character, which is your spiritual side, this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. So we'll start over here. So for our Geminis, for the human side, what would you like them to know? Okay, you got that one there. And then also for the spiritual side of Gemini, what would you like them to know? Okay. Anything else? Okay. All right, and this one, so you do get 3 for over here. I'll just put those like that for now. And then we will use these everyday tarot for clarification around these two. But we'll start over here with the human experience. You do have the 3 of Raphael, which would be the 3 of Cups. Cups are your emotions. And so here comes in this emotional side that helps you spawn the creativity. Because the 3 of Cups, or the 3 of Raphael, it does say, reason to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So it's like this joy card. And I kind of have this feeling when we're so in our minds, we can almost detach and seem like we're detaching from emotions. And this is this nudge in your human experience to really connect to your human, the human emotional side of your life too. Let's see what else we have, and we'll come back to this one here. Because you do have the Six of Cups, Six of Raphael, and you can see here it says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. And I really feel, especially when I said that in the beginning, you're going back to these emotional places. It's called the nostalgia card. And I really feel like with the combination that I talked about in the beginning about having your dreams squelched and quelched and suppressed, as a child, that this is about returning back to those dreams. And you do this through this connection to spirit, because the Three of Cups also has this special meaning between my posse, my spiritual posse on the other side. It represents them. So it's them telling you, your guardian angel and your angels and your spirit guides, your loved ones on the other side, your ancestors, creator spirit, whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light are nudging you to use your spiritual connection, taking some time alone, really looking at those dreams that used to bring you so much excitement, and see if you want to rehash those, reignite those. Because you do have the King of Ariel here, which is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles for me, it says successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. It says your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. It is about abundance. It is about overflowing. Pentacles, though, also have to do with your worth based on the outside world and how you're looking at how you're defining who you are and what you're worth based on your interactions with the external world. And the King of Pentacles brings in this wisdom, because he's been through the entire Pentacle experience himself, the whole journey of the Pentacles. He knows that when he defines himself by the outside world, he feels unstable, because we're taught like three different areas. Relationships, situations like job, education, social status, blah, 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 and things, our bodies, our bank accounts, our possessions. All those things we're taught are supposed to define us. It's those things that basically, when they said, no, you can't do that dream because this is what you need to pursue to make you happy. It's what we're all told over and over and over again. It's like the story of every human being is that journey, right? But the thing about that, like we said, it's unstable because people change or pass away, so relationships are unstable. Situations never stay the same, so they are unstable. And of course, our things break down, deteriorate, stolen, burned down, whatever. So those are unstable. So it's taught when we look outside of ourselves for all that, we feel unstable. Well, where the king finds his stability is by searching inward. All those things disappointing over and over keep pointing inward to ourselves. And when we look inside and connect to the spiritual realm, to our higher place, then we connect to the unconditional love of the higher realm. Then it just dawns on us, we have that stability that comes in because, one, that love is eternal. It's unconditional, no conditions at all for it. So nothing you can do to earn it, nothing you can do to lose it. So you just get to fill up with that love. And in that, you find out what your dream was. When you're younger, you have this desire of how you uniquely want to share the unconditional love within you with the world. And so that's where this creativity comes in when you connect to that, because it kind of just blasts all those conditions away, because you're not looking out there for your worth anymore. You're finding it from within. Yeah, and then you have the Five of Ariel. So you have the Five of Pentacles. And I chuckle because it says, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. And the Five of Pentacles is the huge, awareness, a huge change around your worth. Because usually you'll see like someone that it's like this abandonment feeling, like this neglected feeling. because they're usually walking. There's usually a couple people walking barefooted and they're injured. One person has a crutch and they just are in ragged clothes and they're walking in the snow and they just feel like no one is helping them. The outside world has abandoned them. They are not getting any assistance from the outside world. But 5 is the number of change. And then there's this huge doorway here, basically telling you that you're not alone in it all, which, you have your spiritual posse here, which is what this is. It basically is letting you know that your sustenance, your moment by moment needs are not met by the outside world. They might be the delivery company or the delivery, service that brings things to you at times. But the source of all that is the Creator, is that whole posse of support on the other side. They are limitless, boundless, and you don't have to worry about losing it, because it's unconditional. Whereas if you have felt before that, well, in order for me to, get sustenance, I have to make these people happy out here. So you have all this conditions, all this restriction that was keeping you from being yourself, expressing yourself in this unique way. So there is this change in your worth and knowing where it comes from. And again, it's all pointing you inward instead of this outward. And as I said, we're going to use these everyday tarot to get clarity around this. So just give these a quick shuffle and we will dig in here. I do want to know more about these squelched dreams. So let's see. What would you like them to know about these dreams that were little bubbles that were popped when they were young? They want that one there. What else? Okay. What else? Anything? I feel like there's, okay, I thought there was at least one more, and there's a couple more here. So we'll take this and these, and we will start here. We'll move this down here. I felt when this one popped out here, here's a 5 again. So the 5 does show here about the awareness, the education of moving higher and seeing things from a different spiritual perspective. So you have the 5s that are basically telling you that, because this was all pointing, to a higher power, and the Hierophant is a spiritual leader. So it is about spiritual education, seeing things higher as well. And I actually feel when that first popped out, the message that came through was tradition. Like there's all this stuff that was passed down from generation to generation, all these beliefs about, I almost feel like it's like, here's the family business. No, you can't go do something else. You must work in the family business or in the family career. Like everyone was police officers or teachers or pastors or, I don't know if I said firemen, doctors, military, whatever it might be. There was like this, everyone always goes into this, and that's what kept you from seeking what you wanted to do, right? But I love that these came out flipped over together, because you've got the Tower, which is the remover of things, and you have the Fool, which is a new adventure, a new beginning. And I really feel this is endings and new beginnings, ready to have something removed out of your life to make space for this new adventure that is screaming for you to take it. In fact, I want to put these up here. This is the surrendering, allowing things to be removed. And it is, the Tower is a message too, that sometimes things are removed out of your life for you. It's almost like sometimes we can be so afraid to get out of a job or even a relationship or situation because it could be toxic for us, and we're afraid that what will happen if I don't have that? I won't have nothing. We're afraid we won't have anything else. But, when that relationship or that job or that situation ends, sometimes against our perceived will, we're like, oh my gosh, they broke up with me, they fired me, that contract was canceled, or that opportunity is not available anymore. It's like, well, it happened on purpose for you, not as punishment, not as something happening to you in your life, but happening for you so that you can go into this new adventure. So I love it. Yeah. So here's the 5 of Pentacles I was talking about. So you have the Five of Pentacles. Definitely this feeling of lack is also what this can mean. This fear that you won't have enough, this belief about abundance and your worth. And this is a huge journey of lack, that's keeping us, that I'll never have enough. And when we live like that, we're not living, we're just existing, right? This is living, allowing your creativity flow. Look at the warmth and the vibrancy. But when we're feeling like we're lacking and we're feeling down on ourselves and that we're not going to deserve to have, our sustenance. If we live our dreams, we must sacrifice our dreams. It's like, nope, you don't have to. They're like, burn it down and move on. Yeah, because here's the Three of Pentacles. What a perfect card here to end on your reading, because the Three of Pentacles is all about being your authentic self. And 3 is the number of creativity. And you can see here that there's someone behind him and someone in front of him. And I love a story that Spirit told me about this, because you have the person that's behind him. Here's you creating this unique creation in your own special way, right? This would be you doing this. And then you have the person, this is like what we're afraid of a lot of times. This is the naysayer, the dream buster, the one that quelched, our dreams when we were younger, whatever it might have been. It could be a group of people, but that represents those dream busters, the ones that say, you can't do that. Why would you want to do that? You won't be successful at that. That's not going to bring you enough money. Blah, 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 blah. And those we like, well, I'm just going to put you outside of my inner circle because I don't want to hear that all the time. But then you have the supporter, the person in front going, I'm so proud of you. You're going to do so well at this, and this is going to help so many people. And, here's some money. I'm supporting you that way too. Here's your emotional support. Support, support, support. Well, that person can be more impactful to taking off our authentic path than this person, because this one, our little child in us, loves the support, loves that. We don't want to make them angry and have them join the naysayers over there. So they can say something like, have you ever thought of doing it this way? And they might be doing it out of just their own interests and trying to be helpful and loving. But because they say that, they might draw us off because we don't want to lose their support. We might alter how we were going to do something to please them instead of allowing your creativity to flow. So this Three of Pentacles, the message that's coming through for you with this is try not to look to the outside for the validation, for that support. Don't allow the fears of what people will say or what they will pull away from you. Don't allow that to take you off of your path, because you have this unique gift, this special, unique way to express the unconditional love within you with the world. And we don't need you to try to alter and duplicate what other people want. It's this call to be you and to express that. And this is a signification here of things ending and opening up for you to make room for this new adventure, for you to step off and to be brave and just know that you came here on purpose for a purpose. And, you don't have to beat yourself up about any altering you've done before, because that was part of the experience you wanted to come here to experience. But now is the time to be the authentic you and to express that amazing you in your own special way. So I love this for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I do put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you check off the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video and you share a video, you comment on a video, and especially if you subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it wants to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you are inspired to do any of those things, I am very, very grateful for that. And they're all free too, which is very convenient. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings at a reasonable price, and those are all listed in the description box below. All right, all you mighty Geminis, as you go through this amazing week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I'll be talking with you very soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.